So check this out. I'm here to tell you this. Everything that you are experiencing in your current reality is an old, outdated manifestation. That's right. It's an old, outdated algorithm that you once had perpetuating in your life. And let me tell you what I mean when I say that. You got to know that the 3D is showing you constantly a reality of who you used to be. Now, when I say who you used to be, I'm not even talking about a long time ago. I ain't even talking about years ago. I ain't even talking about months ago. I'm talking about who you were just a few seconds ago. The thing that you are manifesting right now, even as I'm talking, the thoughts that are coming in your mind, your feelings, all of that is a manifestation. And it's a manifestation that is surfacing based off of old subconscious energies, underlying energies that you got going in your subconscious mind. So here's the thing. You have the power to go beyond what you are experiencing or feel that you are experiencing. You have to know that everything is old news. Everything that is not currently happening right now is old news. It's past tense, meaning that you are in a position that you can look in another direction. You can change your algorithm. You can do that any moment and any time, any second you can do this. But you have to know that reality is going to show you repeatedly of what you had going on or what you still got going on the underneath, the underworld, the subconscious. So when you talk about manifestation and how you want to manifest this and you want to manifest that, but you still feel like you're on an old, outdated loop, meaning that you are still seeing reflections of, things that you don't deserve or that you don't like. You got to know, number one, a lot of this has to do with your self-concept. That's right. This means that you have not evolved your self-concept. This means that you are still operating in an outdated version of yourself. And that outdated version of yourself is still present to this day, in this moment. If you are not strategically, intentionally showing up different as you are seeing old, outdated realities, then guess what? That means that you are still that same version of yourself. Even if you claim that, I've changed or I'm not that person anymore. If you are still reacting, if you are still entertaining, then guess what? You are still that version of yourself. Because if you was not that version of yourself, when reality showed you old, outdated algorithms, old, time loops and things, shadow, shall I say, when it's showing you that, if you are still bothered, then that means that you have not changed. You cannot get to the next level if you are still operating at the old level. And this is going to take practice and repetition. And you got to know that it's going to feel very uncomfortable as it's happening. So everything is constantly happening. Change your mind. Not even your mind. Change your identity. Allow the old identity to play itself out. And the thing is, you have nothing to do with that old version of yourself. That's none of your business. Everything that was going on with you just a second ago, moments ago, minutes, that's old news. That's none of your business. That version of yourself is not who you are now. So continue to shift your identity. This is about shifting your identity. This is about getting rid of old, outdated versions of yourself. Every second you are evolving. I'm not who I was before I just started this video. Now I'm constantly growing in the moment, in the second. See, people think that it's a one-stop shop. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and like, no, you got to be operating at the speed of light. You got to understand where you at. You in the quantum field. You have access to the quantum field. The quantum field is not in one position. Light constantly keeps traveling. Like, you have to understand how the universe operates. The universe is always in motion, now and now and now. Vibration, nothing rests, nothing sits still. Everything is constantly moving. Your thoughts, feelings, emotions, conversations. Like, even as I'm talking, I'm moving. Everything is about forward moving. Nothing stays still. Even if you sit still, guess what? You're still going to have thoughts that are going to travel. They're going to be coming. They're going to be going. You're still going to feel emotions that's coming up. Guess what? Those emotions, they're going to come and then they're going to go. Everything is about constant movement. So if you are not constantly moving with the energy, that means that you are getting stuck in stagnant energy. This is why life is not manifesting how you want it to manifest. This is why, because you're getting tricked out of your position. You're getting tricked by that ego self, that old version of yourself that you are naturally used to being. So if you really want to change the game, you're going to have to keep moving and allow the old reality to show up. Allow it to be what it be. You got to know that your thoughts, your emotions, the vibration that you are sending out, you are in something like a transit mode right now. Meaning that, the universe is on its way to you. All of your stuff that you've been putting out there, that you've been manifesting, that you've been affirming, all of that is on its way to you right now. But if you are constantly still subscribing to, oh, I don't see it in my reality, then guess what you just did? You just paused it. You was going forward, now you're going backwards. You was going forward, now you're going backwards. So now the universe is like, oh, she don't want that because she just canceled it out. Stop canceling out your manifestation. Stop getting tricked by what you are seeing in your current reality. Your current reality is just an outdated version of you. When it show up, which it has to show up. That's the thing, it has to show up. So you like, damn, I've been putting the work in, I've been doing all this and that. Then guess what? Let it play itself out. Continue to grow. Continue to look past it. Understand that you are a co-creator. You are the operant power. So stop complaining and do what you got to do. I'm out. Peace.